Welcome to a video. This video is for December 21st, Sunday. Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope y'all will have a good prep day. I call it prep day because it's the first day of the week. And I'm gonna put this light down. This is my second retake. I forgot I need to put Pinguo on airplane mode so I don't get disrupted by messages or anything. Right now for me it's currently 19:32, which is 7:32 p.m. on December 19th, Friday. Whew, I got a lot of stuff done, but unfortunately work wasn't that good. But I'm just, I guess, starting back again because I stopped working on November 17th, and right now it's what did I just say? December 19th, right? Yeah. So it's been like a little over a month since I've been working, and I had a total of 5 requests, but I did 3. The other 2, one I kind of messed up on my phone because I'm using Durian, the Samsung Note 10 Plus, and he's a little bit different from the Samsung A32 so it took some time to get used to because the flagship phone works different from the mid-range phone in weird ways, but there's also similarities. And yeah, the second one I didn't take because I was trying to figure out how to use the phone, and I mean it was kind of rough. The first one was $5 for 4 miles. The other one was I think $13 for 7 miles. Those are okay, those I would take it, but of course something happened and I was trying to get used to the phone, so I was thinking it'd probably be better for me to understand the phone, just let those 2 go for the time being and really understand the phone before I start taking on other orders. And once I got a grip of the phone, I'm okay. And one thing that's interesting is I realized at nighttime, oh man, viewing it is awesome, but the problem is the daytime is not bright. So the Samsung Note 10 Plus is not as bright as the Samsung A32, and I realized I think LCD is much better in daylight, and it's just not good at nighttime, because at nighttime the Samsung A32 was still so bright versus the Samsung the Note 10 Plus. I mean it's bright, but it's not as bright. I mean it could be better, but at nighttime, wow, it is gorgeous. And the reason why I'm saying it's not as bright is because Pinguo and Orangey, the iPhone 15 Pro Max and the Samsung S24 Ultra, in the daytime, wow, they are bright. I mean, I could look at them normally in bright daylight. So I guess unfortunately Durian, the Samsung Note 10 Plus, has old tech. And anyways, I'm not usually using it for anything except for working the Uber Eats, and it's good for now. I could just use my hands to cover the screen, and it's okay. It's okay. We could work with it. So that was work. I guess I got out of order. So I talked about work first. Let me cross that out. And let me share what I did this morning. I got up at 7. Of course, waking up is the same old, not really good sleep. I try to do the best I can, but I'm homeless and you know, we can't really control the environment. We can't really control people on the outside, people walking, people driving by, or whatever it may be. But I did my best. I got an okay sleep. I got up and I made coffee, which I didn't plan to do, but for some strange reason I was like, why not? You know, why not do it? Even though I don't have the cup, I'll use the rice cooker. I used the rice cooker bowl to put the hot water in, and that's what I did. So I made the coffee in the rice maker bowl, and it came out fine. It was all right. I put it in my tumbler right here, and it was good to go. It doesn't taste that great, but I'm pretty sure it's about my measuring. I couldn't really figure out a really good measuring of how much coffee and how much honey to put in. So that might take some time to get used to, because I can't really see, and I don't want people outside to know that I'm making coffee inside my car. The next thing I did was I started making breakfast, but that's when I went to Walmart, and man, there are even more people living in their car at Walmart. It doubled, and wow, it was. I mean, it'll be cool if they spaced out, but I'm guessing these people are new or something, and they just park right next to me, and I'm not cool with that because I don't know you, and it's just kind of strange. And I don't like people looking at me when I'm trying to do my thing. Like, I know people are curious naturally, but still, space out, man, and do your own thing. However, I instead of getting angry, I just gotta move. I mean, I did get angry, but I had to move to another spot so I don't get too angry, because I just don't understand why people just enjoy being next to others and just look at them. And to me, it's just creepy. Like, why you want to ask something is cool, but just to sit there and look is, I don't know. So I moved, and there were more people. And it got to a point where I was like, wow, there are too many people in this parking lot. I gotta find another spot. I can't park at that Walmart I go to anymore. But I quickly made my breakfast, and I went to a different spot. I think it was the supermarket spot, and I just ate my breakfast there. And what else did I do? I decided to make rice. Oh, I think I didn't go to the market. I went to the park instead, because I'm thinking there won't be a lot of people at the park, probably people at work, and I was spot on, which I was very grateful. And I made rice, but it's been a long time since I made rice. So when I made the rice, I used only 1 cup, and it was too little, because usually when I make the rice, it's for lunch and it's for dinner, but it was only enough for lunch. And I made the rice. I also made a mistake. I put sardines in, because I was thinking, oh, why don't I just mix everything together, and then when it gets to noontime, I'll eat it. I think at that time it was either 8 or 9, and I think it was like probably 9:30. Yeah, 9:30. And when I mixed it up, I was like, oh no, because the can of sardine has tomato sauce in there, and I was thinking, if I let it sit and wait until noontime at 12, it's going to get super soggy. And I thought to myself, man, I just had a hearty breakfast too. The Greek yogurt with the frozen fruits with pomegranate juice and a lot of 5 teaspoons of chia seeds. That doesn't sound like a lot, but when you put it in there, woo, it is thick, and it'll get you full all the way to noontime. So I was already super full, and I was thinking, man, I don't want to eat some nasty food at lunchtime. So I decided to grit and just eat it, and I ate it, it tasted okay. It wasn't that great, probably because the rice was cooling down and it was already absorbing the tomato sauce. So good thing I ate it then than later, because I'm pretty sure later it'll probably taste too bad to eat. And after that, I went to the restroom at the park since it's nearby. And when I went there, guess what happened? I left, and usually when I leave the keys inside the car, it will make a beeping sound, let me know that, hey, you forgot your keys. But this time, the battery, because it gave me warning that the battery was going to be unalive. It was running out of energy, and I kind of ignored it for about, I think, 3 days. And I guess the 3rd day was the charm. It just kaput. And I forgot the keys, and it didn't make the chime to let me know. And plus, it was off. I couldn't get in, and man. But then I didn't know what to do, because I had to use the restroom so bad. And I was looking at my car and looking at the restroom, looking back and forth, like, oh my goodness, what did I do? What did I do? And I was like, man, if I stand here, I'm going to like relieve myself like right by my car. That's not smart. So I ran to the restroom, used the restroom, and then kind of gathered myself together. It's like, it's all right. Of course, it's not really all right. I was in flip mode squad, going nuts. Like, whoa, what is going on? What am I gonna do? Blah blah blah. Like, oh my goodness. I'm going through so much already. Like, man. Anyways, I calmed myself down. I called the guy, locksmith, and he came out, and I asked him, like, what's the price? He says $50. Like, man, $50. All right. So he came by, he unlocked the door, which I'm very grateful for. Grabbed my keys, and one thing I found very interesting is he asked for a Zelle. I was like, I don't have Zelle, I just have my credit card. And the other guy said, you know, it's okay to use credit card. He's like, yeah, it's okay. So he took my card, and he has a Pinguo. I mean, he has an Apple phone, and he tapped my card on top of the. See, Pinguo has the island. Let me show it. You see that little island? He used the chip, and he tapped the chip to the island, and it got all my information. And it took $50, and he told me, what's your number? And I gave him my number, and the thing automatically sent me a text and said that something about Square, I think that's the merchant, took the money, $50 had been taken out. And I was like, oh, wow. I was like, wow, you don't even need to bring a little scanner or anything and just tap on the phone. It's like, yeah, technology. Nowadays, it could just do it all. So I'm not sure what kind of phone he got. I'm not sure if that was a 16, because he looked exactly like Pinguo, my 15 Pro Max. He looked exactly the same, but I think the 16 looks the same too, with the exception it has like another button on the side or something like that. Anyways, wow, that was cool. Got that. Of course, I'm a little bit sad I lost $50, but I did make forgot about work. And I don't know where I put Durian. I was going to show how much I made. I made $27 today. I did 3 trips and I made $27. I need to figure out, I need to organize more. Man, this is, whew. So after the car, I forgot the key in the car incident, I went to CVS and I went to buy batteries. So I did get batteries. I also got this thing too. I just want to share it. This is I'm not sponsored by this. I want to try this out. This is an antiseptic skin cleanser. I'm not sponsored, but I saw on TikTok how people use this to clean themselves for, I guess, the area that doesn't see the sun when it smells, and that helps alleviate the smell. So I'm gonna try that to see if it works for the days that I don't go to. If some reason that I don't go to the gym, I'll try using this, because remember, water, it only works for the first time, but the second and third day, it doesn't cut it. There's going to be too much oil, grease, and you know, I want to see if this works. I will report it if I remember, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. But the battery, my goodness, that little remote, for the remote battery, mine was the ID number was 1632, and that thing was $7.99. $7.99 for a little battery like that. But good thing that at CVS, they said if you buy one, you get the other one for $1. So I got 2 for $8.99. Woo, yeah. And plus I had a $4 coupon, and that was pretty cool. I think this thing was super expensive. I think it was like 20 or 30 or something for this thing. So I hope it's worth it, but I gotta try it. And I'm only going to use it in emergency only. And let's go move forward. And after that, we talked about work. And yeah, that is it. That is all I have for today. And yeah, I remember the commenter I enjoyed reading. He wrote about you should get a roof rack. I thought about that, and that'll help remove a lot of stuff that I don't really use. I do need, but not as often. But time comes, like such as sweaters, if I do need it when it gets too cold, I just use it right away for that sometimes, because that sometimes comes, and it's better to have it and not to have it. And also my cooking equipment, I could just put the cooking equipment on the top, wherever I need to use it, pull it down, and that'll save up a lot of space. But yeah, but first I need to make the money back because wow, the card I use is like 1,500. Woohoo! The one I used the loan to pay. My goodness. So I gotta take that down. And yeah, I'm gonna try to organize more for tomorrow. I put down organize more. Shower at night. We'll see. And yeah, work. So I'm not at the tooth place anymore, and there's no time restriction as before. Before I had to be back at a certain time, and we don't have that restriction. Now I can work at night. But the thing is, I really have a hard time seeing at night, and I also need to find my flashlight. I have a super bright flashlight. I'm pretty sure I left it in my camera bag, but I gotta look for it because that is needed. And why is that? Because at 4:30 p.m., which is 16:30 p.m., it's already getting really dark. At 5 o'clock, it's just pitch dark. And it just, wow, like what in the world is going on? And on top of that, like right around 6 or 7, it gets super foggy. As you can see right now, it's foggy. But if you're driving, you can only see like probably 10 to 15 feet, and it's just covered in fog. And I'm not sure why it's like that, but yeah. All right, that's all I have. I got like 95%. Right now it's like 1950, which I better get ready to go to storage, which will take me quite a bit of ways, so I could brush my teeth and then get back to my spot, wait till like 9 o'clock, and then look for a spot to sleep. Street life, wow. Oh yeah, I remember the commentary I enjoyed reading. What I really want to talk about was the car life. I probably will start thinking about making some episode. No man, why you park right there? Anyways, good thing the video stopped. I do want to say thank you to all those that have watched the video all the way through. If you are new and enjoy the content, please consider helping me out with a like, a comment, a share, and if you're not subscribed, to subscribe, because any interaction with the video will really help out the channel. It'll let the YouTube algorithm know that my content is good, and it'll push out my content even more. And to all my returning viewers, thank you so much for your support. I'm very grateful and very thankful. Sorry, the Tesla, I don't know why you parked so close, why? But it's okay. That's all I have for this video. Thank you all for watching. Until the next, the Father of Heaven willing. Oh, I forgot. Sorry, I'm really distracted by a Tesla. I don't know why he's parking. Why okay. That's all I have for this video. The Father of Heaven willing. Hallelujah and Sinji Dua, and see you on the next video. And oh, I forgot. Happy Sunday, everyone.